It was constant kind of talking, us two and Megan, the showrunner, just before we started filming, before we went to Atlanta, just really diving into this dynamic, and also making sure it just felt really comfortable and safe, because we had to really be vulnerable in these parts.
You play Lucy and Steven, the couple that this show is about. It is described as a tumultuous but intoxicating relationship. So what else can you each tell us about this dynamic?
Oh.
That speaks for itself. It's really
intense. And it's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And I think the audience will be just as confused as the characters are, kind of in real time, which is exciting. You kind of get to know these characters as they're getting to know themselves. And it goes crazy. I really don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, it's going to remind people of some really bad shit in their own lives, and it's going to warn people about things. It's going to light up a lot of fires.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you really sweaty to watch it in a good way.
What is it about these two characters that you think causes them to become addicted to each other so quickly?
They're perfect for each other in this time in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
So she is completely kind of locked up from her traumas. This dude is sort of learning how to externalize his trauma and put that on other people and be charming and extroverted. And they kind of meet at this perfect time in their lives to really fuck each other up.
Yeah, I think they're so, being 18, you're so malleable and susceptible to influence. And I think for Lucy especially, she makes the very common mistake of mistaking passion and sexual awakening for love. And especially for someone who has not felt much in her life, at least for the past few years, it's kind of felt numb. The new feeling of all of these different experiences, I think she latches onto very intensely.
Yes. And he, in turn, she's the person that kind of calls him on his shit in a way where like all his stuff doesn't really land the same way on her. And and he sees that as a challenge, and that is what draws him.
Yeah, well, there is, there's a lot more that goes into building a relationship like this than just what you see on camera. So did you do any work together off screen to really kind of flesh this out?
It was constant kind of talking, us two and Megan, the showrunner, just before we started filming, before we went to Atlanta, just really diving into this dynamic, and also making sure it just felt really comfortable and safe, because we had to really be vulnerable in these parts.
Yeah, that was the big one, was being comfortable around each other, so that we can feel free to be as destructive as we need to be in the scenes. So it was just, building friendship, building the relationship so that it was easy and safe.
Right. Well, I am going to have to wrap, but thank you guys for chatting with me today. I really enjoyed what I've seen of the show so far.
Oh, good. Thank you so much.